Before we start, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Dark Corners TV.
Hey guys, welcome to Dark Corners. I'm your host Dark, and today we're gonna be watching a scary animation video. We're back again on 1C Entertainment's channel. We're watching their latest animation. It's called True Creepy Creature Horror Story Animated. Honestly, I saw this in my sub feed. I have no idea what to expect, except for there's probably a creature. This is definitely gonna be some kind of paranormal animation. Before we start, guys, make sure you leave a like if you want to see more reaction videos. Let's try to hit like 1,000 likes. That's 2,000 in Spanish. On this video, if you want to see a part 2. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Let's get right into it.
My name is Magda, and
Magda.
I'm 26 years old.
My friend's mom is called
I work in an
Magda.
office in the city. On the weekends, I used to love to get away from all the hustle and bustle and take a trip to the countryside.
Same.
Luckily, I have a cottage in a
same.
small village which is located right at the edge of the forest.
Ooh, I'm calling it right now. There's gonna be a creature in the forest. I like the way you're thinking.
How I used to love to get out of the city and spend the weekend in my little cottage. Why did I stop? Well,
Oh my god.
after a hard week at work, I needed to rest, so I decided to get out of town.
Okay.
I went home, packed my bags, threw them in the trunk, and drove off. When I arrived in the village, it was late in the evening and I was tired from the long drive. I went straight
Okay.
to bed and fell asleep quickly.
If she was that tired, wouldn't it have been better if she just slept in the city in her apartment and then the next morning she went to her cottage? That's what I would have done. But then again, I'm lazy. I might be the laziest person I know. And that's saying something. Because I know vintage.
In the middle of the night, I was awakened by the sound of my car alarm going off. I looked out the window, but there was nobody in sight. I found my car keys, pressed the button to shut off the alarm, and the awful noise stopped. I laid back down and tried to fall asleep. All of a sudden, the alarm went off again.
I'm a
didn't feel
paranoid
like getting
person.
up, so I just grabbed my keys and pressed the button once more.
If I heard the alarm a second time, worst case scenarios are already popping up in my head. It's probably the IRS.
5 minutes later, the alarm went off a third time.
Okay, now she gets
Once or
paranoid.
twice could have been an accident, but now I was wondering what was going on. Could someone be playing tricks on me in the middle of the night? I got up again and pressed the button to turn off the alarm.
That's how they know you're
But
awake.
this time, I didn't lay back down. I stood at the curtains and watched. After a few minutes, I saw something by the light of the moon.
What did you see,
A
Magda?
shadow emerged from the bushes and slowly approached the car. I could just about make out the shape. It was something tall, skinny,
Oh
and
my
black.
god, it's a basketball player. What is he doing out here in the woods? Watch out, Magda. He's gonna break your ankles.
Reached out with its long, thin arms and knocked on the car. The alarm went off again, and quick as a flash, the dark figure retreated back into the bushes. At that moment, I realized
God.
what was going on and began shaking.
He was
with
luring
fear.
you. He's trying to lure her outside. Oh my god, what a strategy. I wonder which NBA team he's in.
The thing emerged from the bushes again.
He can see
Slid
her in the
silently
window.
over to the gates, threw a hand through them, and removed the partition holding the gates closed. I was paralyzed with fear, and I couldn't move. My mind was overcome by
Oh my
panicked
God.
thoughts.
Oh my
What
god.
was it? What did it want from me? What was it doing? Would it ever go away? A shiver ran through my body, from my head down to my toes. My mouth was dry and my heart was beating fast. I was so tense.
By the way, I just want to say this. I really like this narrator. I think this is the first time I heard a female narrator. With the other narrators, they're usually very overly creepy. But this actually sounds like someone telling the story. You know what I mean?
I was gritting my teeth and clenching my hands into fists. I regained control of myself and ran down the stairs as fast as my legs could carry me to the ground floor. I wanted to look for something I could use to protect myself. However, just as I was about to switch on the lights, I suddenly froze in my tracks.
Yeah.
The dark figure was at the window. It was pressed up against the glass, staring in, looking to see whether or not there was someone home. I immediately ducked down behind the sofa and peered out. That's when I
Good
realized
thinking.
what all those tricks with the car were for. It was trying to lure its victim outside.
I told
I
you.
couldn't take my eyes off its hideous face. Its skin was the color of ash
Oh my
and
God.
covered with wrinkles. Its eyes were
He's
small,
ashy.
beady, and completely black. Instead of it having a nose, there were 2 ragged holes. It didn't have any lips, just 2 rows of sharp, yellow teeth. When it breathed, it was so heavy and hoarse that it was misting up the window. I just knew it wasn't going to go away. After standing at the window for a few moments,
Oh
I
my
heard
God.
a rustling noise as it came to the front door.
Does she have a phone?
I watched as it tried to push its fingers through the gap under the door. The handle began to twitch wildly up and down. The creature emitted a chilling sound.
At least he's
It
wearing
was
pants.
not like a human voice. It was a deep, beastly growl, like an angry dog chewing on a bone. I knew that if it heard me, it would keep trying until it found a way to get into the house. I crouched down behind the sofa, hiding in the shadows
my
and
God.
desperately trying not to make a sound. Tears began involuntarily streaming down my face, no matter how much I tried to stop them.
Why doesn't
I
he
could
just break
feel
through the
my
window?
pulse pounding in my temples, and I was shaking like a leaf, just waiting for it to end. I don't know how long I cowered there. I must have been passed out. When I woke up and looked out the
How?
window,
She fell asleep, dude. I would be too scared to even fall asleep. Or maybe she fell asleep out of fear. She was like, her body was protecting her. If you're asleep, you won't feel it when somebody kills you.
the door was still in place and everything seemed secure. I've never been so relieved in all my life. I ran upstairs and looked out the window. It was light outside, and there was no sign of anything wrong. Taking a chance, I grabbed my keys, and without stopping to collect any of my things, I ran out to the car. I jumped in, locked the doors, and drove away from the village as fast as I could. I didn't stop driving until I got back to the city. When
Nice.
I got back to my apartment, I turned on the radio and heard a news report. The announcer said that, in the village, the dead bodies of 2 girls had been discovered. Their corpses had been mutilated and dumped in a swamp. I guess the creature found what it was looking for. I don't want to, but I am curious to know. What would have happened if I didn't make the right decision of sprinting?
You would have been dead. I think this might be my favorite animation on Onesi's channel so far. Do you guys agree? Let me know what your favorite animation on that channel is. It should be down below in the description. Check out that channel. A lot of awesome animations. I love these kinds of channels. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like if you want to see more stuff like this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and check out all these other videos here and here. See you all next time. Dark signing out.